Hey everybody. I was just looking through some more, I was diving in the net and looking for more just news in general. And I I was linked to a page and I watched a video about this guy named Mini Lad. He's a Minecraft player and I guess he entertains kids, or that's like his general audience, I guess. But this guy makes Minecraft videos, and I guess he was just exposed for literally sexting and asking for explicit content. And two other girls came out of the woodwork. I guess their names are Haley and Ashley, and they've come out with, they're not just accusations, because there's actual proof for these things that happened. They said that he sexted with them, traded explicit photos, and then like further manipulated them after that to get more photos and just like, illicit content from them. And when he was questioned about this, he freely admitted it. Again, probably because these aren't allegations. This is actual, like, these are actual proven things that happened. Like, this guy actually did this. Like, he waited a month, and then instead of issuing an apology like that would have done anything, or issuing some kind of statement. Well, he did say he needed to get help and a bunch of other things or whatever, but instead of issuing an actual statement, he released another Minecraft video. And from what we know, or from what we heard, he went back to Ireland, where he's originally from. So he straight up just like packed his bags and was like, I am not gonna get arrested here. I am not going to jail in America. So he just fled because he was scared of the situation. You would think that somebody would have acted on it before. Like, you would think somebody would have, like, at least busted his ass for doing that before. And now supposedly the TikToker Tony Lopez who's now 20, I guess, he's also being called a predator and a child groomer or whatever. He was caught also sexting and asking for illicit pictures from minors. So now, not only is the Hype House in this drama for partying every day, every goddamn weekend, and selling fake ass jewelry to kids, they're now embroiled in another problem, controversy, whatever you want to call it, with Tony Lopez now being an admitted predator. And like, again, these aren't allegations, like there's proof. I can only surmise, but like, I really think that that Hype House is not gonna last for too much longer. Like, well, I'm probably gonna be wrong about that, but like, it's just one big cesspool. It's just one big goddamn sty. Everything that comes out of that Hype House is just so toxic. The people, the situations, everything. Keemstar tried to get a response from the owner of the Hype House, Thomas or whatever his name is, but just kept getting stonewalled. And I expected that. Like, he's not gonna want to comment on what's going on. Like, he probably just wants it swept under the rug as fast as possible. My guess is they should probably get rid of this Tony Lopez. And like I was saying earlier about the Hype House partying every weekend, last weekend we had Bryce Hall, who had a massive party, and of course, it being a party, no masks, no COVID scanners, lots of people. And for the TikTokers, this has become like an every weekend event. Like, but we do have people like Elijah Daniel, who went in, and I don't know if he actually talked to the mayor, but supposedly he went in and tried to talk to the mayor, inciting that if the TikTokers and the Hype House want to keep partying, then their utilities and water should be shut off. If they continue to further party, spread COVID, and endanger the public, the mayor said it would be possible to incite bioterrorism, like actual terrorism charges. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but they better stop what they're doing, because this does not look good for them. And in some other random news that I saw as I was just diving the net, Mia Khalifa, or however you pronounce her name, I guess she's an Arab porn actress, or she was in porn, and she went and did an interview, I don't know with who, but she went and did an interview saying that when she was coerced into the porn industry, she was underpaid, and they lied to her, and she just said all this stuff. And Bang Bros, the company that she worked for, came out after her statement and exposed her. Well, not in that way. You know what I mean. They came out on the net and they said that she was a straight up pathological liar. Everything she said was a lie. I guess they came out in their statement saying that they used to pay her rent, her medical expenses, and like a bunch of other stuff they actually paid for her. So like all she did was live basically for free, and she's saying that she didn't get paid. So I'm not exactly sure what the storyline with that is, but she also I think she tweeted, she said that if Mr. Beast would give her like $100,000 or something like that, that she would get a Mr. Beast tattoo. So I don't know. And yesterday, Pokimane released her apology video. I honestly didn't think that was going to come, probably because she had this hiatus. Now, she said that she did have this vacation planned and everything. So people are like, oh, she's running away from the internet because of all the drama and whatever else. And yes, that's exactly what it looked like, but that's not what it was. So it's like a 15-minute apology video, and in like my opinion, I've been watching the drama, and I thought it was done very well. She addressed everything that needed to be addressed in my opinion, and it just seemed like a real legitimate apology. Like, her vacation probably was not a real vacation. A lot of it was probably spent freaking out over what's going on. But what really bothered me is that in the convening day since her apology video, just randomly, there's a YouTuber, Pegasus. This guy makes an 11-minute video, just unnecessarily ripping apart Poki's apology video. He is trying to milk this situation for everything he can get out of it. And I kind of understand some of that, but it really grinds my gears in the wrong way, I guess you could say. Like, I mean, come on. This drama only started with Poki because there were key players, like Leafy and Keemstar, who started saying shit and trolling because that's their personality. They find it funny. It's just something that they enjoy for whatever reason. But their trolling, and especially the shit that Leafy did everything to instigate this and make it worse, which it did not need to be. This really didn't need to be. People didn't need to be attacking her or her support systems or anything like that. It just, people like that really grind my gears in the wrong way for sure. Just some of the stuff that this guy Pegasus said, it was just ignorant, and it didn't need to be. So there are people like him and probably a couple other people who feel slighted in some way by her or whatever. They're just trying to get some kind of connection to her because she is one of the biggest YouTubers, so they think if they can get insulted by her or be part of the drama, then maybe their channels will, like, you know, the views will pick up or whatever. And that is a legitimate line of thinking. Nobody said it was a good line of thought, but I kind of understand where they're coming from. I expected people to be milking it for everything they could, but I still don't like to see it, and it's just something it's just really pathetic. I mean, it's not like she's like Alinity or Susie, whatever her name is, that, you know, she's famous for copy striking people. It's not like she did something on that level and she's been totally attacked and vilified for it, and I just don't understand why that it was just not needed. So yes, she should have addressed it earlier. You know, she should have addressed it before she went on her vacation. But better late than never. You know, I hope more people accept her apology for what it is and just carry on from here. You know, like, it hasn't been a nice time for anybody. I just hope people can get off her nuts now and just, you know, go and show her some love, because she needs it for sure. While I was diving the net, I was linked a page to a Blair White's channel, and one of her videos that was released on the 20th of August about 3 girls that were assaulted on Hollywood Boulevard, and these goofs recorded it. Like, whoever these guys were, they literally assaulted these 3 girls in the middle of the street, stole their shit, recorded it, and uploaded the assault video to the net. Like, I couldn't believe what I actually saw when I was watching the video. Like, it made me just sick. I don't understand these fucking guys that treat women like that. Like, what makes you think that you can treat a woman like that and get away with it? That, like, there's something truly, truly fucking touched with guys that abuse women emotionally, mentally, especially physically. My whole childhood was, you know, I watched women get beat. You know, like, I think that people that are exposed to that at a younger age, 2 things happen. I think you either become a woman beater as well, or you become like me and you can't fucking stand anybody who does anything to hurt a woman, to abuse women of any kind. What the fuck is wrong with these people? I really don't understand it. I just hope that because these fucking idiots film themselves doing this and uploaded it to the net, I hope that people find who they are, figure out who they are. You can't use anything as an excuse. Nothing is an excuse for that kind of behavior. Like, even if, like, you're the kind of guy that just, like, gets drunk and then you start, you know, you start treating your girlfriend like shit or whatever. Again, regardless of whatever your relationship problems are, that kind of behavior, that is straight up scumbag behavior. It's just goof behavior. If you've gotten to that point with somebody, you need to call it for what it is. You know, you can't be around each other if you're gonna be violent with each other or abusive to each other in any way. There's no need for that. And why live in a living hell? Like, why live in that situation? So, like, I hope these fucking guys get caught, because I have a really, really big contention for people that abuse women. I really, really fucking hate it. Just as I was editing here, I got an update, and I guess the mayor of LA did shut down the TikTokers' utilities. So he just tweeted, the mayor of Los Angeles tweeted, "Today I authorized the city to disconnect utility services at a house in Hollywood Hills to stop the large parties held there, in flagrant violation of our public health orders. Parties like these can quickly and easily spread the virus and put our communities further at risk," unquote. So, again, totally agree with the mayor. We've seen justice be served now, so we'll see what happens, because Jake Paul just released a video saying that he was in the process of filming 2 more music videos, and then had somebody issue a statement saying, "We're looking for girls to put in my new music video, please DM us." There's going to be, obviously there's going to be parties there and a shit ton of people for the filming and whatever else. So we'll see if Jake Paul also gets shut down for doing this stupid shit. And James Charles got really pissed off the other day. I guess he got a PR package from somebody he again stated should not be in the makeup industry. So he was sent a PR package with makeup components that had nothing in them. They weren't filled with makeup. They had nothing in them. This PR package supposedly came from Lauren Conrad. She's an actress of some kind. She came out with a Twitter post just after the release, and she basically just said that she filled the makeup bags with everything just so that she would make sure that everything could fit in the bag. And then when the actual makeup got there, she overlooked some of the empty makeup components, and they were accidentally sent out with the ones that were filled. So that's why James got one of the accidental PR packages. Then he released a statement apologizing to Lauren Conrad, basically just saying that he was having a bad day, like shit just kept happening to him, and then he received the PR package that was empty. That was just the icing on his cake for the weird shit that was happening with him, and he just exploded. He did release an apology, but I could definitely see where he was coming from with that, for sure. Okay, well, that's all I have for now anyway, so until next time, later days.